traffic together. Michelle, when are we going to get rid of this rain? Driving most of us nuts.
Well, I think one more day of this, Pat, and then we're going to get back to some drier weather. But we certainly don't need any more rain, but we've got it. We even have some thunderstorms out there. You're hearing the lightning and the thunder out over northwestern Rhode Island right now, where not only are there some cloud-to-ground lightning strikes over the Foster area, North Foster, but there's also some very heavy downpours. That's leading to some street and poor drainage flooding, and you're going to want to take it a little bit slower. The same goes with just heavy downpours, Little Compton, and moving north. It's passed through Sakonnet, and going to be watching more scattered showers that have been developing out over the ocean and then moving northward. And you can see our strike counter here with cloud to ground and ocean lightning strikes, and we are seeing some out there, so do take a little bit of extra caution if you're running out to the car this morning. All right, these are rainfall totals over the last 48 hours, so we're now at about 2.5 inches in Providence. An update here in New Bedford, just over 2.5 inches, and about 2 1/4 in Smithfield, 2 3/4 inch up in the Worcester area. So it's not enough to cause any flooding of our local rivers and streams, but the water levels are running high, and we do have that street flooding to contend with for this morning's early commute. Upper 50s to about 60 out there right now. We'll widen out, show you the satellite and radar. You know, we've been tapping into the remnants of what was Tropical Storm Lee. This has been bringing some of this heavy rain to the northeast, and it's developing with some of this moisture kind of focused in on this stalled front. Well, the front's not going to change much over the course of the day today. The change will come as high pressure builds down from Canada later tonight and tomorrow. So here's that lightning tracker here showing these cloud-to-ground lightning strikes over the last 30 minutes. Drizzle and showers this morning for the commute in, about 58 to 62. This afternoon, temperatures only in the upper 60s to about 70. Now, I do think the shower threat will diminish as the day goes on, but we'll still see some sprinkles and some damp conditions. Northern Rhode Island, the highs here coming in at about 67 Burrillville, 68 in Johnston, staying cloudy, damp, and chilly for yet another day. We still have a northeast wind, Taunton at about 70, Plymouth at 66, Seekonk at around 70, and Middletown at 69. Visibility on the bay impacted here. I do want to mention this high surf advisory with dangerous rip currents expected through Friday. So today's not a great beach day, but if you're thinking about heading to the shore tomorrow, it's really not safe to be in our local waters. We're talking about an 8 to 12 foot surf from the remnants of Katia. That's leading to those dangerous rip currents, so do be careful. 3 systems out there right now. We've got Katia, Maria, which is still a tropical storm, and newly formed tropical storm Nate. Here's the latest on Katia. 92-mile-an-hour sustained winds, just passing as close as it'll get to Bermuda right now, and then taking a track that keeps it well off our coastline. Meanwhile, for Maria, good news with this storm is it doesn't do any significant strengthening through the end of the week and early next week. Still a tropical storm, but we'll have to watch the path of this system to perhaps give our area maybe some sort of impact, at least with some waves again by late next week. 7-day Futurecast. All right, you're looking for a little reprieve from the damp and dreary weather. It comes tomorrow. Morning clouds give way to some sun.